iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
This is James Holder for iFILM London. I'm in Upton Park today by Tilton Midland Football Ground. With me, I've got light welterweight boxer Danny Cassius Connor. What's happening, Dan?
What's happening, Jay? Going on, mate?
Yeah, everything's good, you?
Yeah, Christy, bruv. Christy. Same old, same old.
Yeah. Bit of a different interview today. We thought could come down and catch him training. Thought, we'd catch him after training, sit down in the sun, have a little bit of a chat.
Boxing in the park.
Easy. Yeah, we're just going to catch up, see what's going on with him, general stuff. How are we doing anyway, Dan?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Just training for this fight I've got coming up, the 8th of September, Saturday the 8th of September, versus Chris Evangelou on Darren Barker's undercard, like the return from him coming back for obviously he's lost to Martinez, and Tony Blue's on a bill as well, so big bill, big opportunity.
Massive fight.
Massive fight, yeah, of course it is. Good bill, everyone, like a few good fighters on there and that, so just looking forward to that now and hopefully making the most of this opportunity, you know.
How good does it feel to finally be fighting on a massive show, something at stake?
Yeah, wicked. Like, boxed on big shows, but well, say big show, boxing on a big show before when Khan boxed McCloskey. Boxed Adam Little there, but he beat me on points or whatever. It was a welterweight, but found my true weight now, and obviously it's nice to have a good belt at stake. You know what I mean? The Southern area, I won the Masters in my last fight. Nice to have won a belt, you know what I mean? It's lovely to get the 10 rounds in and to have something to show for it. But Southern area is steeped in history and it's been around for years and years, and once you win that, pushes you on to bigger and better things. So hopefully, you know what I mean, everything will go to plan. It will go to plan, and then bigger and better things.
Masters is a good stepping stone to lead you into the Southern area, and like you said, that belt steeped in respect and history, so it'd be great for you to have that belt. Yeah,
definitely. Like the last fight was with Tyler Goodjohn. He's like a come forward fighter, proper like hard case. You know what I mean? Took a few shots, the boy, but this time I got Chris Evangelou, the Flash they call him. I'm fighting him, so yeah. Everything, hopefully it'll all go to plan and I'll be new Southern Area champ come the 8th.
How's things going in the trad in the TKO? You've got a good camp there, Billy Joe Saunders, a lot of other good fighters. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, wicked, brilliant gym. We've got, everyone's up there, you know what I mean? On top of my team, which compromises, like we've got me, Brett O'Callaghan, 3-0, Aaron Arif, who's just turned over, we've got Scott Hartley, who's just come over and all. Got a good Greek girl, she's decent, you know what I mean, she's 1 or 2-0 I think, and we've like Tom Williams, who's just we're talking to him about turning over as well. Team Wilkie, like we got a decent team, and then obviously there's Team Tibbs, which is like Billy Morgan, Freddie Turner, Frank Buglione, you've got Kev, and obviously Kevin Mitchell, Billy Joe Saunders, the Corcorans, you know what I mean, so got a wicked gym. Eric Ochin comes up with Brian Lawrence every now and again, and Woody Camacho and that, so we've got a wicked team up there, brilliant team. So yeah, it's top gym, and you can only get better being in a gym like that. You know what I mean?
It's got to be a good place to train and work. It's got to be. Your first couple of fights, bit tough, bit not what you expected in the pro game.
Listen, to be fair, it was all my own doing. Like the first fight, I drew a journeyman called Daryl Setterfield from the he was from the TKO at that time and all. He was useless, really. I should have done him. Nah, he's a decent fella. I like Daryl. Drew with him in my first fight. Could have been a bit unlucky. I thought I nicked it, but then again, he says the same. And then I lost 4 in a row. So I was 1-4. It was my own fault. I weren't running. I weren't doing what I was supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? I weren't listening. I thought I knew best, and at the end of the day, I didn't. You know what I mean? But now, since I've started listening, turned it right round, and I'm 6-5-1 now. Not the best record, but at the end of the day I've turned it around, and it's more of a positive thing than a negative thing now. Fighting for a title again, like a meaningful title, so you know, it's just one of them things where you've got to make the best of a bad situation, and I've made the best of it now, so onwards and upwards.
Having spoke to you outside of boxing, I know you're putting everything right, and you're running a lot more, you're taking your dietitianal needs very seriously.
Yeah, I've got help with my dietary needs from Cameron Goff. He trains like he's Tony Owen, strength and conditioning man, Lee Owen and that. They're like pros obviously as well. Cameron, top man he is. Obviously, we all know what we shouldn't eat. Do you know what I mean? When we're dieting, you shouldn't be eating full English breakfast at McDonald's. It's simple, isn't it? You eat what you know what you should be eating. And yeah, I've been doing strength and conditioning with Cameron as well. and just following my running plan, doing loads of sprints. We all went and done sprints last week. We had another old pro, Del Granger and Georgie Jupp, come as well. We all done our sprints and that, and I'm out running all the time. Like, no one enjoys a running, but at the end of the day, it's one of them things that's got to be done. And I'm up at 5 every morning running now, so putting the hours in, doing a night shift, and that's it. Just everything's going well, yeah. Everything's going really good. So hopefully it'll all show on the night, fight night, and new champ.
I know how much you're looking forward to this moment. It's your big moment, you know. It's a massive fight.
Buzzing for it. I can't wait. I just want to get in there and show everyone that they was right to stay loyal to me and always buy tickets, even when it didn't look like I was going to do anything. And now I've been given this opportunity by Matchroom and Eddie Earn, and I plan to make the most of it and definitely have that title off of Angelou. It's just one
fights at Alexandra Palace.
Yeah, the Alexandra Palace, Muswell Hill, as he told me earlier. Yeah, it's up there, so it's fairly local. You know what I mean? 40 quid a ticket, and you got some quality fights on there. If you go on my Facebook, which is like obviously Danny Cassius Connor, or Twitter Cassius_Connor, there's all the details about buying tickets and all that on there. So
for you to have local support.
Oh, of course.
Can ask them, tell them.
Yeah, of course. I want all my mates coming up there. Do you know what I mean? All the boys, like everyone from Mitcham, and all the boys that I've known for years, and all the people from the gyms, Rose Hill and Fitzroy Lodge and Epsom and Ewell, all the gyms that I've been to, Small Holdings, Tony Owen's gym. Like, I know everyone that I know. You know what I mean? Buy a ticket and come and support me, and it means a lot. You know what I mean? When you come out into the arena and you hear all your fans cheering for you and that, it makes a big difference. You know what I mean?
How confident are you going into this fight?
Oh, 100% confident. Like, at the end of the day, listen, he's 9-0. He ain't 9-0 for no reason. He's a decent fighter himself. You know what I mean? He's fast, he's strong, he's got a lot going for him. But at the end of the day, we're working on stuff to negate what he's going for him. You know what I mean? I've got stuff going for me as well. So we get in there, and I'm 100% confident that I'm going to win it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go into the fight if I didn't think I could win. And I will win. Definitely, 100%. I'll be coming back with that Southern Area title on the 8th. Definitely.
Well, I know how much it means to you to get this belt, and it's good to see you in some big fights. Yeah. Speaking of which, I saw you at Upton Park quite recently as well. That was a little fight to be sorted out.
Yeah, me and my mate Mark Grady, we blagged it in. We had a couple of tickets, but blagged our way to ringside and that. So it was quality, nice night out and that. You know what I mean? Helped us out and give us a couple of Rain Max.
Did you see me chucking the Rain Max?
Chucking the Rain Max out. Felt like Father Christmas he was, but it was nice. Yeah, it was a good show, nice show to be there. You know what I mean? And wicked to be part of a massive atmosphere like that. Hopefully soon enough, you know what I mean? You never know, maybe I could fight on a show like that one day, so you never know, you know what I mean?
Well, you're going in the right direction, aren't you? You know?
Well, sure, onwards and upwards, innit? You know, there's no point being in it unless you want to. I mean, journeyman, they're in it to earn a few quid, but I'm not just in it for the money. I want to win titles as well, and you know what I mean? I want to be in the record books and all, so why not? Yeah, it's just one of them.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with what you're doing. Yeah. Hopefully we're going to be at Alexandra Palace to catch your fight and the other bills of the night, and yeah, keep doing what you're doing.
Get this out and all. Thanks to all the boys from the TKO that helped me out, Team Tibbs with his sparring and that, and all the boys from the cabs like Johnny Sparks, Adam Giorgio, Gary Wilkie, Alec Wilkie, my coach's brother, all the boys. You know what I mean? Everyone that Alec's wife Pat for cooking me food all the time, doing my diet. You know, she's a good girl. And this fight is in memory of Lewis Pinto, Mickey Carney and Billy Webster, who were the top men at the lodge, and for my first trainer, Ian Gaffor. You know what I mean? It's all for you boys, you know what I mean? You've all been there throughout my career, and hopefully I can win this, do some positive for the area and get a champ around the area, you know what I mean? And all for them. Yeah, wicked, nice one, mate.
Danny, I want to thank you for giving iFILM London your time. It's nice to finally get you on iFILM London, by the way.
Man. Yeah, thanks, it's wicked to be on here and all.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, you too. You boys got to keep doing what you're doing and all. Wicked, doing something positive for all the boxing community and that. I mean, hopefully make some dough out of it one day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck, that'd be nice. Chance to be a fine thing. This is James Helder with Danny Cassius Connor for iFILM London. Thank you very much.